So,
I,
so you know, about your daughter, I had that same experience with Elvis. That was me. Like, yo,
have you heard of Elvis?
Tapes and these records, and I was like, and I was like, yo, this guy. And then my aunt said, she was like much older than my grandmother's sister, and she was like, yeah, I got all these Elvis tapes and stuff, but I don't really like Elvis. I was like, why? He's great. And she said, Elvis in an interview once said, didn't you get your style from black people? And he said, a nigga can't do nothing for me but clean my shoes. And I was like, oh, and I remember that thing. I was like, dang, Elvis, man, really? But I get that aspect of, reaching back to stuff. But here's a point that I'd like to make about that. We have references of the past. The future doesn't exist. The question is, are you brave enough to live your future today? Because when it's 2030, 2040, the future is going to be different than we think of it today.
Doesn't most people feel like some kind of pull to dress in a style that was before their time?
Right. It's sort of a fascination. I think it relates to what Dion said about how New Yorkers see the Statue of Liberty and it's just whatever to them. And, just like how anime is something in the background for the Japanese population. It's like, we're not interested in things that are current. We're interested in things that are new and novel to us. Things that we haven't really seen before. So it's like, like the whole Y2K thing. When we were kids, Y2K was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Y2K was already happening. It was already the year of 2000. But all of that clothing was just normal. It was just clothing. And now that time has passed, there is a feeling of history behind it. Right. So history, nostalgia has always sold.
One of the things I do like about techwear is like, it's like this idea that we're dressing futuristic, but we don't know what the future looks like. You're taking a creative risk, but it's fun to us because we're like, we don't know what it looks like, but we think this is what it looks like, and this is dope.
And if you get enough people to wear it, then that is what it looks like in the future.